Hello friends, welcome to the class of Cost and Works Accounting. In previous videos, we have already solved 4 problems on cost sheet. In this video, we are going to solve 5th problem on cost sheet. So, let us start. This is a disclaimer statement of this particular video. This is the format of cost sheet which we are going to follow to solve the example. So here, this is the problem. First, we will classify the cost according to our format of cost sheet. So raw material, it comes under A section, work in progress, E, finished goods, I, purchase of raw material and other expenses related to A. Now, what exactly this A, E, I, A? Please go through the format, you will come to know. Wages, B, work overheads, E, administration overheads, G, selling and distribution overheads, K, and sales, M. So let us solve the example. I'll quickly adjust my screen. So I have kept format ready over here. So as usual, we need to write first in the books of. Now here I have not mentioned anything because there is nothing mentioned in the problem itself. Next, cost sheet. Next, for the period ended. Again, period is not mentioned in the problem, so I kept it blank. Then columns are there, particulars, total rupees, per unit rupees. Here, I have created one extra column for internal adjustments or internal working. Okay, so let us start. First, as usual, we need to write number of units produced and number of units sold. Now here they have already mentioned number of units sold, that is 7,600 units. Okay, so number of units sold 7,600, but we need to calculate number of units produced. So let us calculate. So we know the formula, that is number of units sold plus closing stock minus opening stock. Okay, so I'll just put the figures into that. 7,600 plus 1,600 minus 200. This gives the number of unit produced, that is 9,000. So I'll write here number of unit produced 9,000. So let us start our main example. So first, direct material consumed. So here first is raw material, which is mentioned, that is opening stock of raw material, which is mentioned, that is 29,500. Next, I need to add the purchases of raw material. So here it is mentioned 1,90,000. Again to that, I need to add expenses on purchases. So here expenses are carriage on purchases. So that is 1,500. So I just quickly total up, that is 2,21,000. Now from this I need to minus the closing stock of raw material, which is 36,000, and scrap of raw materials, which is 5,000. So I'll just minus these two figures from this figure. This gives me the direct material consumed, total rupees. And for per unit, I just need to divide it by 9,000. So it is rupees 20. Okay. Next, that is we have finished, right? Next is the direct labor. So here it is nothing but the wages mentioned, 2,97,000 per unit divided by 9,000, it is 33 rupees. Now regarding the direct expenses, here it is not mentioned, so I kept it blank, but I have written direct expenses because it is as per our format. Okay, so just do the total. It is 4,77,000 and per unit is 53. So this is our prime cost. So how to calculate it? A plus B plus C. Next is factory overheads. So it is mentioned over here 60% of the direct labor cost. So direct labor cost we know that is 2,97,000. So it is and it is internal 1,78,200. I need to add opening work in progress. Okay, so in work in progress I have already shown here. So we need to add material plus wages and plus work overheads. So total of 13,600, 11,000 and 6,600. This is our total work in progress. Okay, work in progress means unfinished stock, right? So in that we have used certain material, we have applied certain wages and certain works overheads. Okay, so that amount, total amount, we will add up here. So it is 31,200. So this is the total of these three amounts. Okay, and again we need to minus work in progress. So minus work in progress means these three figures you need to add up. Okay, that is 12,000, 16,500 and 9,900. Okay, so this is 38,400. If you do the total, it is 1,71,000 and per unit is 19 rupees. And just quickly add this, you will get the figure 6,48,000 in total and 72 for per unit. This is our factory cost. Okay, next is the administration overhead. So it is already given 12 per unit produced. So we know number of unit produced, it is 9,000. So just multiply 9,000 by 12 rupees, you will get the total amount. So here if you do the total, then it is 7,56,084 per unit, right? So this is our cost of production. Okay, cost of production. Now we need to provide for the closing stock of finished goods. So there is an adjustment I amount, I section, adjustment on account of finished goods. So we need to add opening stock and we need to less closing stock. So figures are already mentioned over here. 200 units at 84 rupees. So that is 16,800. Whereas closing 1,600, we will consider that whatever we have produced, out of that closing stock is remain. So 1,600 multiplied by 84. So this is 1,34,400. Okay, so just do the total. So it is 6,38,400 and this is 84 rupees. So this is our cost of goods sold. How we have arrived? H plus I. But actually we have added one amount and we have subtracted one amount. Okay, next, that is selling and distribution overheads. Now here they have mentioned 20% on selling price. Okay, but we don't know selling price, right? Next is sells 7,600 units at a profit of 10% on sales price. So again, these two figures, this one and this one, these we do not know, right? So let us calculate the sales first so that we can calculate the rest figures. So we know the general thing which we mention in the cost sheet: cost of goods sold plus selling and distribution overheads plus profit, that turns to the total sales figure. But we don't know the sales, right? So what we will do, we will assume the sales price is X. Let the sales be X. So I'll just put the amount into the above formula. So X is equal to 6,38,400, which we have calculated over here. Okay, plus 20% of X, because we have assumed sales as X, plus 10% of X, that is 10% of sales figure. So I'll just solve that particular equation. Okay, so that will give me my X value, which is 9,12,000. So I'll just put that figure here, 9,12,000. This is my sales figure. I'll write here working note. I can also calculate per unit cost, which is 120. I just divided this 9,12,000 by 7,600. Okay, now I need to calculate selling and distribution expenses. So it is mentioned that it is 20% of 9,12,000, right? So when I calculate, that will be 1,82,400, and per unit is 24 rupees. Okay, just do the total. This is my cost of sales. Okay, and the final is profit, which is mentioned that 10% on sales price. So 10% of 9,12,000, it is 91,200, and per unit is 12. Okay, so here we have finished our the problem solving. Okay, so here is the photographs of it, so of solutions. Again, this is a disclaimer statement of this particular video. For more videos, you can also visit to our YouTube channel, Rayat Knowledge Bank. Thank you very much.